do you explain that?
Really can't. It's disappointing that we dished that up for the finals. It's thought the first half we had good tempo right in there, and we just crumbled in the second half.
Was it a mental thing, physical thing? When it started to fall away, what concerned you most as it was getting away from you?
Yeah, we weren't playing Wildcats basketball, which is disappointing. That's what your playoff basketball, all through the season, that's what you build towards. And we're playing like we're playing pre-season. So we've got a game next week, but we got our we got a good whipping tonight.
How do you recover from here in the space of 6 days to turn that sort of margin around?
I'll tell you next week.
Are you concerned, Trevor, that we'll have any mental scarring for within a week, or do you think they can move on quickly?
Tell you next week.
So you're saying proof will be in the pudding, you're not sure?
Yeah, well, we've got to play, we've got to walk off the court and be proud of our effort. I don't think we're proud of our effort tonight, and it doesn't matter who you play, where you play. You be a man and play hard. I don't think we played hard for 40 minutes. We played hard for 20 minutes, and the game was right there, and they hit some big buckets, and we didn't play at the level that it needs to play in playoffs.
Are you a bit shell-shocked at the moment, Damo?
Disappointed, embarrassed. The reality is they had guys almost running into each other. That's how desperate they were to get out in the open court and run. And everything we watch on a scouting video, in the scouting report, they did, whether it was personnel, their one-on-one strengths, whether it was as a team getting out in the open court. Every player's got to look at themselves and see what they can do better, and not just better, but a lot better, because the reality is they didn't do anything outside of their skill set. They were just hungrier and desperate, in particular in that second half, early in the third quarter. And they're a team that when they make a run, if you're not scoring at the other end, their runs are 10 or 15 quick points in 2 or 3 minutes. And you can't allow that, especially in semi-finals basketball. You've got to have that determination to get back every single time, match that intensity. Instead, like I said, they're almost running into each other. That's how much they wanted to get out and get layups. And Childress killed us from tip-off to the end of the game. Creek was great, and then later in the game, obviously Shorter and Sobey stepped up. But we've got to have more pride in our one-on-one defence, but also getting back and doing the hard yards. There's nothing that we didn't read, nothing that we didn't see on TV. They're capable of doing it. They did it. They embarrassed us. Now we've got 6 days to go back and say that's not going to happen again on our home court.
Do you feel, Trev, do you feel that all the mystique around you guys, the finals record, the Wildcats basketball, we lift for finals, do you feel that's been pushed aside a little bit now and that they'll get more belief out of this?
Yeah, look, I don't know, that's someone else can answer that, but we're just disappointed in our effort tonight. That's Wildcats basketball first and foremost, and in the playoff basketball you've got to do things well, exceptionally well, and I don't think we did that tonight, and that's why it's a best of 3. You can have a bad name and you come back next, regroup and get it focused. Hopefully this is a wake-up call that they're desperate and hungrier, and we showed that same determination on Friday night.
So have you treated it with we're still alive, or have you
Well, it's the best of 3, it is, yeah. You can't say you're done without a question. That's why the series lines up. So we've got a lot of work to do between now and the next game, and hopefully we show that desire on the court.
So what was your generic message to them just then?
I was disappointed, without a question. It's no strategy in the world is going to fix that without the effort first, and the effort, desire, and the being hungry, and I don't think we were tonight.
Trevor's Bryce the only player in double figures. Is there any highlight offensively that you needed more from tonight?
I thought we had some good shots here. You've got to get the ball in. I think, what was the second half? They hit 7 threes or something in the second half, and you just got to hit them. They got on a roll, and we didn't. We got to make sure we get better shots and a lot more of them.
And JP looked a bit out of sorts tonight. Was he harbouring anything, or just an off night for him?
No, just an off night.
The rebound count, Trevor, was 50 to 34. Was that they wanted it more on the glass, or was this because you were missing so many shots?
All the above. Yeah, it's that's pretty handily getting beaten on the boards. It's same as what Damo said. It's the effort, desire, the hunger. It shows up on the stat sheet at the end of the game, and we certainly didn't have that in the game.